this video, I'll show you how to solve the ALEKS problem called counting valence electrons in a molecule or polyatomic ion. For this problem, you're going to be given the formula of a molecule or maybe the formula of a polyatomic ion, and you're just simply being asked to count up the valence electrons. We use the periodic table to help us remember how many valence electrons are in each atom. The number of valence electrons in an atom is really based on what column it's in on the periodic table. So these pink numbers that I'm writing, these are the numbers of valence electrons for all of the atoms in these various columns. One place that things get a little bit weird is over here with the noble gases. Helium only has 2 valence electrons, but all of the rest of the noble gases have 8. So this is actually a really simple type of problem. You're just going to take a look at the molecular formula. We can see that I have one hydrogen atom and hydrogen has 1 valence electron. I have one nitrogen atom and nitrogen has 5 valence electrons. I have 3 oxygen atoms, and each one of an oxygen atom has 6 valence electrons. And so I have to use my calculator for that, 24 valence electrons. That's all we have to do. Now, I do want to let you know that sometimes on this problem, some of the things that you're going to get are ions, meaning that they are going to be charged. This is a molecule, so I don't have a charge on it. But if you end up with a charge, like maybe you have NH4 plus, or maybe you have NO3 minus, you've got to take that charge into consideration with the counting the number of valence electrons. So if you have a positive charge, you need to subtract electrons. So you need to subtract that number of electrons. So if you have a +1 charge, then that means you're going to subtract 1 electron. If you have a +2 charge, that means you're going to subtract 2 electrons. If you have a negative charge, that means you need to add electrons. And again, you're going to add the number of electrons based on the charge. So if you had NH4 plus positive charge, that would mean that you would subtract, in this case, 1 electron. If you had SO4 2 minus negative charge, that would mean that you would add, in this case, 2 electrons.